It's that time of year, time to break out the Christmas decorations, time to put up the lights, wreaths, and add a little class. How about a light-shaped woman's leg glowing in your front window?
Yes. After all, what would the holiday season be without a Christmas story? Fans of the iconic film get a present 10 times better than an official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle. Said it all correct.
You got it.
A third sequel is debuting on HBO Max on November 17th. And joining us live to talk about the film is none other than the legendary Scott Farkus, also known as actor Zach Ward. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, it's a pleasure. Nice to see you guys.
Oh, it's awesome to have you here. Okay, so let me ask you this here. When they released the trailer to the film in October, it was on every newscast, Twitter feed, all across America, and just based on the trailer, oh, those expectations are high. So how different is this from the original film?
Well, we're all 30 years older. So the original movie takes place in 1943, and this film takes place in 1973. So we're not trying to remake the original film. It's an extension of the story. So it's different, but it's the same characters.
Now, you filmed mostly overseas, so we didn't really hear a lot about the project at first. Then all of a sudden, really last month, it really ramped up with the trailer debuting. So did it seem that way to you all, that you're trying to keep it, under wraps as a surprise to all of us fans?
Yeah, you wanted to keep it secret until it was ready to show to everybody.
I don't blame you. Because it's just, so many people are really looking forward to this. Have you kept in touch with everyone from the original film?
Oh, yeah. We're all very close. I've known those guys for 40 years. We're all brothers. So it was a great experience being able to work with them again and hanging out basically in quarantine in a hotel overseas and just sitting around having coffee, laughing about old times.
Oh, this is so great to get back together. So what are some stories that you remember, maybe some of your most favorite moments from filming the original?
We shot the original in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was a bleak winter without a lot of snow. And I remember when I was a little kid, my mom and I walked the set, and we came down a street, and there was no snow on any front yard, except for one house that had been covered in snow and icicles, and it was all fake, but it was beautiful. That's the final shot you see in the movie of the Parker house, and that, for me, that was the first time I ever witnessed movie magic, as it were. And that was one of my favorite moments, where I got to see how they made the magic come alive.
So how much did you get to work with Gene Shepherd, if at all? And if you did, what was it like to work?
I really never got to hang out with him very much. None of my scenes were with the lead family. I was basically just beating up the kids and chasing them down alleyways. I spent a lot of time with Gene Shepherd.
Now, in terms of the evolution of your character now, all these decades later, has Scott grown up? Is he still beating people up with like the coonskin cap on his head and the leather jacket?
That's a really good question. It could go a bunch of different ways. Maybe he became a priest or someone really understanding and kind, or maybe he studied MMA and he just wants to take Ralphie to the mat for payback on what happened 30 years ago. You'll have to tune in to find out.
Now, we know in the original movie there that Ralphie took a number on you there. So did you make up in this continuation?
Again, you're gonna have to find out on November 17th, because why would I tell you what happens in the movie? That's no fun.
Oh, goodness. Well, we're all looking forward to it. We really are.
Oh, my gosh, this looks so exciting. And maybe, who knows, if this is very successful, maybe there'll be a series. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows?
That would be awesome, like a Cobra Kai type of thing, the whole Christmas Story universe.
All right, Zach, thanks so much for joining us here, keeping us laughing during this interview, and all of the years of memories that you have made with your portrayal of Scott Farkus. So, man, thanks so much for your time.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, guys.
You bet. All right, well, it debuts on HBO Max on November 17th.
I'm so excited.
I know.